And good morning. This is Coach Big Pete of the Weemy Report. I'm going to be going over the rankings of running backs and wide receivers for the Weemy Report. Now, these are my rankings. Again, rankings don't matter. Stars don't matter in recruiting. It's the best fit for the best scheme, best player, most talent, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So let's start. For running backs, I have, of course, number one, Henry Gill of Preble, Wisconsin. Big, fast ability, run over defenders. He's a top running back in the area no matter what. He's better than, and a lot of people say, well, what about the Illinois? No, he's the best. I think that he's done so much as a high school football player, and his ability on and off the field, his character is amazing. I talked to one college coach and he said he's one of the safest players that he's ever seen in that area. He doesn't have to worry about anything, and great character, great demeanor, great leader. He's just that special. My second guy I have is John Schmidt out of Dowling Catholic in Iowa. Surprise kid, great athlete. Again, I think a lot of people were shocked by what I put him down to number two. But again, he is a kid that he's a great talent, but he's also a talent off the field too. And he is not a gamble. He's a for sure D1 player that will that doesn't jeopardize the program and is just a great kid. And I think a lot of people should pay more attention to this kid. I think he can be something special. My third one is Justin Hall, home at Flossmoor. Yes, he's a defensive back, he's a running back, but I have him more as a running back for the Weemy Report. I think he's special. I keep saying that he's special. But I think he'll play DB also, but I like him at running back. So, my next one is Jarrell Anderson, East St. Louis. Comes from a football factory down in East St. Louis. Really good. He's going to come up in the summer. Watch out for him. My next one is Lawrence Johnson out of Waukene, Wisconsin. He's fast. He's just fast. Track freak and everything else. Watch out for the kid. He's like, I called him the Wisconsin Flash, and on Weemy Report, he is the Wisconsin Flash. Next one is Kriston Davis, Belleville West. Talented running back who's been on college eyes since his sophomore year. That's really how much I can say about him. I mean, he can run through the A gap and the B gap, and he can spread the ball outside too. Next one, Trey Thomas, Burnsville, Minnesota. Two-sport athlete coming out of Minnesota. Again, this is my first Minnesota running back that I talk about. I do think that he has a lot more potential than some of the college coaches are giving him. I think he can do a lot more, and it'd be interesting to see what school he goes to next year. Next one is Sabian Clark, athlete from Iowa, Bishop Heelan. Hard to bring down, defender's worst nightmares. I think he can play a couple spots on the field. I'd love to see him in one of those the triple option, like a Naval Academy, and he'd be great for that. Next one is Tremont Lee, Sacred Heart Griffin, Illinois. One step and he's out, gone. Breaks yards. He makes defenders miss. Another guy to watch out. And my last one, this is a little bit of a surprise. Solo Fakalaniko. I mispronounce names. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about this kid's last name. I just call him Solo. Makes just is a complete heavy hitter. Lays the lumber, gets low. He's got a line. He does have a line, but I do see him as being what could be one of the best hybrid tailbacks / fullbacks in the Midwest. I think that a lot of recruiters are overlooking him, and I think people should look out for him. All right, so let's go to wide receivers. Number one, Mika Jones. He's going to Notre Dame. Great kid, good character. A lot of people should pay attention to him. Very special. Next one, second one is TJ Ivy, wide receiver, tight end, defensive end, strong wide receiver. That's all I can really say. The kid's special. He's probably going to go. He looks like he could go probably to an SEC school. That's how good he is. Next one, I have Ishan Stewart, Bolingbrook, Illinois playmaker who slices coverages inside, outside. You can do whatever with him. He will be interesting to see in the red gun offense. Next one is Phoenix Sproles, Robbinsdale, fast, versatile player. He's going to the ranks. I know he just got I think he had an offer from Minnesota, so he'd be an interesting player to watch a little bit more of in the coming weeks, especially in the summer with the camps. Alex Thomas, Mount Carmel, Illinois athlete, two-sport, committed to TCU for baseball and football. It'll be interesting to see what he does. I think he's going to stick to baseball. That's my personal feelings. Next one, Jay-Sean Jackson, Simeon burns DBs with his speed. I still believe that there's a lot more. There's a higher level to him, but he just needs to take care of some things first. One being blocking, another being run routing, but he is that good. Giovanni Willis, Washington, Iowa, best wide receiver in Iowa. I actually got his huddle from a high school coach, and I was completely shocked by him, and I really do like the kid. Next one, Josh Oon, Highland Park, Minnesota. Yeah, he can play any of the spots in any scheme for wide receiver. I think he's also quarterback, and I think he's defensive back too for some reason. And my last one is Jalen Alexander, Hoffman Estates, Illinois. Fast. He's going up to all these camps. He's impressing a lot of them. He's got a couple D1 offers, and he can continue to get more. So that is it for my wide receivers and running backs. If I missed anyone, I am sorry, and I do apologize.